can help. And if you can find them,
You can watch the vApe team.
We're live.
We're live. I'm sidetracked because I decided to change my battery on my device before the show started, and once again I'm having technical difficulties with my mod. Anyway, welcome everybody. This is episode 16 already of the vApe team, and for all you new subscribers and people joining us live for the first time, I'd like to welcome you. For all of our fans and friends, welcome you too. Tonight's going to be a really awesome show. We got lots of energy. I'm on vacation. I just started my vacation today. I don't go back to work till Tuesday, so I'm super excited. And it should be an awesome 4th of July weekend if you live in the United States. And if not, I hope you have a great weekend anyway. So tonight we have a special guest. We have Billy from Vapin' Heathen Reviews. Right, Billy? Vapin' Heathen Reviews. And
That's it.
He also has a show. If you haven't checked it out, it is awesome. It's called Project Fog, and it's also a live show on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Is it, or 9 p.m.?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Sunday nights. So you guys can
Yes.
check that out, and I'll add that link to the comments below. I already have Billy's YouTube channel listed below, and I'll have him explain a little bit about who he is, where he is, why he is, and how he is. But before we do that, I would like to give a shout, and I'd like to invite Mike to hit that shit for everybody. So Mikey motherfucking Vapes is in the house. Mike?
Hello, everybody. I'm hitting that shit for all of you.
He's so kind. He's such a gentle soul. I love him. Dude, we are getting a fucking room at the Vape Expo, just you and I. That's all I gotta say.
I already pre-booked it first. Jacuzzi and everything. Hot tub.
A jacuzzi? Holy shit. You hear that, Billy?
Hot
And
tub
one-
time machine.
One twin bed.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that hit, Mike.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just got a nice dry head off of this because it needs to be dripped. I'm going to start off tonight by telling you what I'm vaping, because I usually go last, and I'm going first tonight. I'm going to hold the room hostage. I have this mech device that is from Volcano, and it's not focusing because I have autofocus turned off, so that's why it looks blurry. But this is a really sweet little piece. Billy actually saw it last night live. It's called the Tephra, and it's an 18650 mechanical tube mod, and it comes with this Cauldron 1 RDA, and really airy and open, and it's just a sexy looking mechanical device. I'm also vaping on, still, before I do this review on this, the Dicodes temperature control regulated device from Germany. This thing is absolutely awesome. I've been loving the hell out of this. And on top of it, I have this, it's called the Tube Tank Pro. This is a sub-ohm Clearo, also from Volcano, with a nickel coil in it. And I'm telling you what, man, this thing's got awesome flavor. Great juice visibility window, nice juice amount. Decent airflow. It could be a little more airy if I would have my pick, but it really does look good, and it vapes really well on this. So it's a sexy setup.
And I could say, I personally hit that shit yesterday, and it felt like I was hitting Canthol. Like, there was no... That thing was awesome. It was a great, great hit. Like, remember, I was complaining about how I got to turn nickel all the way up just to get a near satisfying hit. When I hit that, it was great, and it was low too.
Yeah. One of the things I think we'll talk about a little bit later is having a YouTube channel. I get access to so many people's opinions and experiences, you know, and people. I think that the market is getting more saturated with people that are sort of jumping, especially with the eVic device. They're jumping into temperature control for the first time, and I just want to sort of give a little bit of encouragement about temperature control. It's not as bad as it seems at first. It's actually really, really good. You just have to sort of learn the ins and outs and learn what a satisfying vape is on each device. Every device is a little bit different. Every tank you put on there, every coil you build, it's a process of sort of experimenting and learning. And you can get a, hold on, I'm going to take a hit of this shit. You can get a huge, warm, saturated, wet, flavorful vape from a nickel build or a titanium build in a regulated temperature control device. Hold on. My fan's on. Let me tell you something, guys. My wife is making me suffer. She's cheap, and she's decided this summer we're going to save money on electric, and we're going to turn off the air conditioning. And holy shit, it has been like in my underwear with fans on me, sweating, and I'm fed up with it. I'm just being honest. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Anyway, Mike Vapes, what are you vaping on?
Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm vaping on a few devices here tonight. I have the Disruptor with the iSub tank, and I have some of this new juice, the Muffin Man, in here. Good shit right here, Muffin Man. Very tasty. Also, I got my Boxer with my Troll RDA, and I'm vaping some this stuff here. It's from Cloud's E-Liquid. It's called Strawberry Dessert. And the same juice I have actually... No, my bad. Actually, this is inside this tank. Oh, man, I fucked up. Anyway, I have this stuff here. Heaven's Clouds is what I'm dripping from V Clouds. And the Strawberry Dessert, I actually have it inside my Delta 2 tank on the S6 Mini. And I have the new Delta titanium coil in here. And actually, right now, for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes, I've been using this titanium coil for the first time, doing titanium. And I don't know, it's a little weird. I have it at, I don't know, I know Mr. Jacquith is watching. I have it at 450 degrees Fahrenheit at 49 joules. And I don't know, I think it's okay. It doesn't, it feels different than nickel. Different vape.
How is the heat on that, Mike?
It's not bad actually, which I'm surprised at 450. It's not bad.
I have a serious question for you. Are you sponsored by Corona at all?
No, why?
Oh yeah, I saw the Corona hat. I didn't know if you're like under the
I
table.
just grabbed the hat. I got so many hats. It's
I
disgusting.
thought you were getting side sponsorships on the vape team and not telling me about it.
I should go get a grab a Corona beer right now.
You should.
I should, right?
You should, definitely.
I will.
Michael start bringing like cats from the SPCA on and doing like public services and shit on the show.
I'll be right back. That actually sounds like a good idea.
Oh, here we go. Here we freaking go. He's got a piss. He's just using that as an excuse, Billy.
Yeah.
He went to piss. Anyway, so I got a hot cup of coffee here in a hot house, and I know that sounds enjoyable to you guys out there. But it's been an exciting week. Just to fill you guys in, I'm going to introduce Billy to y'all and have him explain who he is, where he is, why he is, and how he is. So there you go, Billy. It's your time, bud.
I'm just some dude from Philly who does reviews on my channel, Vaping Heathen Vape Reviews. Yeah, so you can find me over there. Mike actually is the one who got me reviewing. Well, not got me. I had an idea. I contacted Mike, and Mike was like, "Yeah, dude, just go watch my early videos, and you know, you'll see how it goes." And I checked his early videos out. I was like, "All right, I could do that." So I got on, started doing them, and I've been slapped with a piece of humble pie because of the support I've been shown. So thank you to everybody. Yeah, that's what I do. And other than that, I am a firefighter on my day job in Philadelphia.
Day-night job?
Day-night job, yeah. And I am vaping on this new Evil Monk RDA post list. I got a twisted build with a 3mm twisted build on there. So it's an actual twisted 26, 1.7 ohms. And it's vaping really nice, and I haven't had it leak at all. You would think it would, but it hasn't leaked whatsoever, which surprised me. And the flavor is great on this. And I'm vaping from Blueprint A-Train, which is a pineapple mango, and I hate both of them in a vape, and surprisingly this is delicious. I got the Addy Cubed on the Tesla 2 with the other Blueprint. It's called Park Ave. It's a strawberry lemonade. Really good. And Brian will recognize this one. I got the Zomberry on the Simple V2 Revolt RDA. I got a couple more.
You're surrounded
But
by
that's mainly what
vape, aren't you?
Yeah, I got like 12 different mods with 12 different. I've been doing RD. I've been doing a lot of RDAs lately, a whole lot of RDAs. And I've been like neglecting my tanks. Just really enjoying the flavor from the RDAs lately, and I've been just enjoying building.
Holy fucking cloudage, Mike! What the hell are you hitting?
That's the troll, baby. The trolls.
Mike's got horse lungs.
He does, dude. I don't know how he does it.
I got 80 watts. Nice.
Mike's like an underwater breath holder competition guy. I think that's what it's called, right? No? Okay.
I hit that shit and drank that shit at the same time.
Look at that motherfucker. Look at him.
Look, the inside of the bottle's got, what do you call it? Look, vapor. Hold on. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway.
Oh my God, here we go.
Let me give an honorable mention to this stuff. This actually came in my vape box today, and I actually put a review up because it was so freaking good. It's from Speed Vapor. It's called the SSC Strawberry Shortcake. It's fucking so good, man. I got it running in the Velocity. Oh man, it's so good.
I'll tell you guys something. If you're into strawberry vapes, I'm telling you right now, pick up this vClouds. Go on vclouds.com. vCloudZ at the end.com. It's called Heaven's Milk. This stuff is fucking unbelievable. Good fucking juice. Strawberry custard cream, but it's not a heavy custard. It's very light.
Mike, remember we talked about the glass from Pebbles from Glass? I got it in. It's actually pretty damn good.
I haven't tried mine yet. I got three bottles up there of Glass. I haven't tried them yet.
I haven't tried the pound cake. I only got the pound cake and the Pebbles.
Yeah. I don't even know how many flavors they have. 3?
3, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I got all of it.
A strawberry milk, pound cake, and Pebbles.
It sucks, Billy. Last night I saw you had that Pebbles with you, and I didn't even get a chance to hit it.
Oh, you didn't even try it?
No, I don't know why. I got overwhelmed. Billy and I last night were at a vape shop in Philadelphia. It was my first time there. It's called Sabata Vapes. And let me tell you something. This owner of this shop is so awesome. I mean, he's like the most fun dude I've ever been around. He's so personable, and they have like a freaking ball pit in there, and they also serve alcohol, and they have a juice bar, and they have like this huge like life-size Jenga. And it was just couches and picnic tables, and it's just a really laid back, right in the old city in Philadelphia. And what an awesome night. We had a friend of ours from Canada with us. His name is Carl, and wasn't that awesome?
Oh, dude, it was such a good time. They treated us like royalty, literally. It was.
Which Carl is this? Is this
Casey?
KC777.
Oh, I would have loved to have met him.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Awesome.
For True Tides Reviews, yes, I put it in the unicorn bottle. So.
Sweet. Yeah. So we were out late last night, and after Billy left, we decided. I gave him a ride in my car back to his hotel, and I said, you know what? He's never been to Philly before, so why not take him over to the art museum, right? So I took him up to the art museum. And all of a sudden, we walk up to the art museum, and they're playing freaking Rocky live at the art museum. It was so awesome. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know what? You should have called me. I would have met you up here probably. But I did have to go, so maybe not.
So, are you guys getting any vacation this weekend coming up?
No, I'm working.
Are you, Mike?
Yeah.
I'll be hitting that shit. That's about it.
Yeah. Of course you will. I mean, what else would you be doing? Yeah, so I actually just got, like, in the mail yesterday afternoon, my titanium wire. So I'm going to be also experimenting with some titanium builds on my time off. And I'm thinking about doing some super heat-up titanium builds where I can go out in the backyard and put on some protective clothing and try some tests about how it tolerates temperature. So I'll make sure I record that so it can go on fail.com.
You'll be wearing a real fucking patch in your eye.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'm going to do some experimenting with that. And, I've been messing around with this Volcano regulated device. It's a authentic DNA 40. And it's really, really cool. I've been playing around with that. I don't know, for some reason I've been on a tube mod kick lately. All the stuff I've been getting in has been tubes. Maybe it's like I like the shape of them. I don't know. But
tubes are making a comeback, dude.
You like holding the tube in your hand.
Yeah, I double fist. You know? Huh. So, Billy, why don't you talk for a minute, because I just got that in the mail also, the postless RDA that you showed earlier. Explain what...
I'm sorry, I'm a little congested. But, all right, this is... Now, I don't know if you've been on Instagram. There's one out now. It's called the Pi Squared, like the symbol Pi 3.14. And it's got a really... They're billing itself as the first postless RDA, but this is the first postless RDA, right? This is old. That's older, newer than this. That one's nicer. It doesn't even have a juice well, like, at all. Like, this at least has a little ledge on it. I'm a little congested, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, this thing, it's weird. I think it's meant for thicker juices. If you use a 50-50 or something 60-40, it's probably going to leak. But if you could see, the way I wicked it, and it's weird. Like, the way you have to build it, it's easy to build, but it's hard at the same time. You kind of got to cut your leads pretty short, but you can't cut them too short, because then they'll touch the bottom. There's like pins, like little holes in there. So you just kind of drop it in there, and you can't make it too high, because then it'll touch the top. You know what I mean? So there's a balance in between. And what I found, if you ever get it, what you should do, get your coil master and just slide the coil on there, and right at the bottom of the barrel of the coil master is where you should cut your leads, and that's perfect. I found that to be the perfect height for it, because I've been messing around with it and throwing a bunch of different builds on there. And I got a 3mm build on there right now, and it's working fine. It hasn't leaked once. I think I got more leakage from my Aeolus, which is almost leak-proof, than I have this. And the taste is, it's because there's not a lot of airflow, and it's very tiny. The taste is unreal. Very good, very good. I'm surprised.
There's 4 air holes right out of the bottom.
There's 4. You can run quad coil or you can run the dual coil. No single coil, but you can close 2 of the coils off if you want, just with a little tiny turn. You know what I mean?
The way you have it right now is all 4 open, or is just 2 open?
You can like, see right there now. See if you could see that one air hole's closed. That little one right there.
Yeah.
Now all I gotta do is turn it just a tiny bit, and it'll open. That's it. It's just like that little ledge. That's my air hole. But if I turn it this way, it opens the rest of them. So it's easy. It's simple. Once you know how to use it, it's very simple. It's a great flavor addy. You can blow clouds, but it's not a cloud chaser, you know?
Yeah.
How's the airflow?
And it comes with a 5.
The airflow, how is it? It's restrictive a little?
Yeah, it's on par. It's a little more than the aromomizer. You know what I mean? The aromomizer has that tight draw. It's a little more than that. And when you open all 4 air holes up, it's even a little more than that. So it's not, it's not wide. It's no Mutation X. You know what I mean? It's a taste addy. You know what I mean? So the airflow is going to be restrictive.
Sorry.
Black and blue cock ring.
Yeah, fucking DeVoe, man, with his comments.
Yeah, I tend to turn him off. I mute him. I already have his Pinterest, so I don't need anything else. So yeah, I'm going to be messing around with it. I mean, I took it out of the case today. It comes in, it looks like this, and I was sort of playing with it, and just feeling the airflow, and I guess the question I have is it a gimmick having no posts? Or is it something that all devices will have in the future, because why waste that space putting the posts in? You know what I mean?
No, I'll tell you, it's not a gimmick. It's just another option. And not a lot of people have posted pictures of this on Instagram, but if you look at the Pi Squared on Instagram, there are some crazy fucking builds on there. Crazy builds, like merry-go-round. They got one called a merry-go-round, and it's built the same way as this is almost. So you can probably do that on here.
Let me show you guys. Here's the build deck. All right. Let me hold on. Let me see if I can turn on my autofocus. Oh, it's already on. All right, there you go. There's the build deck. So the large holes that you see there, the 4 large holes, those are the airflow holes, and then the smaller holes are where you put your leads. Okay.
And that strip going across the center it has peak insulator around it. That is your positive.
Yep. And I look awfully sweaty tonight. Man. I gotta start taking control of my family situation.
Me too, man. I got a fan on, but that's it. It's pretty hot down here.
I'm freezing.
That's good, Mike. Mike's like got a jacket on.
Let me go get my Snuggie.
Yeah. Mike's gotta hit that shit Snuggie. Yo, if he made them, I'd buy one.
I'm gonna have them soon.
Snug life.
Snug life.
You know you're hot when your collar of your T-shirt start like sagging. You know what I mean? Because it's getting sweaty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, D. DeVoe likes me all sweaty, he said. Figured that shit.
I was waiting for his comment when you said I took it out of the box and started playing with it.
Yeah. So I've been trying to organize my juice situation in the basement, and what I've noticed is if you guys do you guys know if fluorescent lights will affect the juice when you have it sitting in a room? I wonder if it affects because
I guess it would.
I'm noticing my juice is all getting dark. The ones that sit on my desk, like look at that. That's the milk.
Wow. Yeah, that got dark as shit.
Didn't it?
Because that's a light juice to begin with.
I know, it's crazy. I need to. My juice cabinet is full, so I need to get another one. I need to do a revamp of this whole entire basement. I need to take like a week off and just empty the entire basement and redo everything. Put some build-ins. Let me see yours. What do you got in the box?
This I just went and cleaned my cabinets out of my juice, and this is just a bunch of juice that I don't like and whatever. So I'm probably just going to give a whole bunch of shit away. And I got 3 of these boxes. So yeah.
Are you going to the what do you call it? To the expo?
90% I'm there.
So you bring them and give them away there.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I mean, I got family members and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I gave my mom actually came over today. I gave her a few juices. I gave my neighbor down the street. I gave him my last iStick. Here, iStick 20.
Uh-huh.
Hooked him up. Yeah. No.
Hi. I love it. We always have special guests on the show. My wife walks in and flailing her arms around, not knowing that we have a live show going and stuff like that. It's awesome. Family life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all this juice I have, I think, is getting affected. And there's no windows down here except for the little cellar windows, so it's not like there's a lot of sun. So something's happening. Maybe it's these spotlights for doing the shows that I have on, you know?
Well, during the day, you're not home, right, obviously, and it's dark down there, right?
Yeah.
It's steeping constantly.
I guess, yeah, maybe it's just rich and flavorful.
Yeah, it's steeping.
Yeah. So there was a question. I guess we can start with you, Mike. What is your favorite nickel build? When you do a nickel build, how do you like to build it? What's your favorite setup? What gauge wire? How many wraps? What size do you like?
It all depends on the device, you know. But for example, for the SX Mini, I like to do, let's say, if I'm going to do a build, it's usually a single coil because I just don't do dual coil nickel builds. Don't care for them. I'll do it in the Limo, and I'll do about 5-6 wraps, 28 gauge nickel. on a 3mm bit, evenly spread. Who that? Is that your daughter?
Yeah, she came down to say goodnight and gave me a teddy bear.
Aw.
Yeah, that's my typical build. If I'm doing it on a different device than the SX Mini, I might go a couple of more wraps. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Simple, nothing special.
Yeah.
Rip Trippers posted a picture of a dual clapped-in nickel coil today on his DNA 200.
Yeah. You see, when that comes out, when we have that, that's gonna be different. I'm gonna start messing around with all different kinds, you know.
Yeah, one of the problems is also with doing nickel is trying to make sure you get your resistance right for the build deck size that you're working with if you're doing a custom build, and you want to make sure it heats up quick enough so that you can get a nice amount of vapor, so you're not waiting for it to start. And also battery life has been, for me, I don't have that beautiful boxer that Mike has, but a lot of times these temperature controlled devices have a lot of battery issues because they drain single 18650 batteries really quick. So having dual 18650 options is going to be sweet in the future.
Yeah. Somebody asked if they should get an SX Mini or a clone and save the money. Well, I'll tell you something. The SX Mini right now, I think, for temp control, is the best chip in the market. I mean, not only does it do nickel, it does titanium wire now. As I did the update on here, titanium wire. I update also. I could do 75 watts in titanium if I needed to, and also it's upgraded now to where in regular Canthal mode, regular wattage mode, 75 watts. It's upgraded, but I mean 75 watts on a single 18650 is unnecessary, but it's there if I want to use it, you know. And it's the most accurate chip right now in the market. So I mean, there's other devices where you could get a clone. I'll give you guys an example. Right here I have, actually, where's my other one? Let me show you guys. I know a lot of you guys have watched my my Geeko Flask video. This is the one from that Geeko place. I have another one here that doesn't say Geeko, and they look the same. Look at the bottoms. This one's the SXK one. And I'm actually going to do another video with this. They're the same thing. So, and I think this is $70. So you're getting a 60 watt, does nickel wire for $70. Dual 18650. So
with the SX chip?
No, this is just a regular DNA clone chip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a regular DNA clone chip, but it works fine.
Do you guys know if anybody's cloned the SX350J successfully yet?
Nah. There's an SX Mini clone, but I don't even know if it does temp control, and I don't even know if it works.
I wonder how that functions compared to...
I think it's just strictly wattage, no temp control on that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I haven't played with it yet, though.
Well, you have it?
No, I don't.
Oh. I wouldn't want it. Actually.
No. You know, Mike and I had an interesting discussion the other night about, you know, there's different types of vapors and different types of people's expectations and what they want about out of their devices, and also the value of spending a lot of money or a little bit of money, and you know, expectations change depending on what they're investing into their hobby or activity, whatever you want to call it. And we were talking about the new E-leaf iStick TC 40 watt, and the interesting thing, and if you haven't seen it, it's really fascinating. Watch Mike Vapes' review on the E-leaf iStick, because he goes through and dry burns the cotton on that thing up to 600 watts, and it didn't even start to brown the cotton until what, 690, Mike, or 590?
100 watts.
Huh?
No.
Yeah,
600 watts. I'm like
yeah, 600 watts. Like those E-leaf guys, man, they push power. No, yeah. 600 degrees. Sorry. Yeah, so it started burning at 600 degrees, and what I would think from seeing that on the video is that it's not going to vape good even at 600 degrees, right? That's what I would think. And what happens is the opposite. At 550 degrees, it produces a nice, warm, like Mike's hitting that shit right now.
Right now, this is 550, and
So it's producing a nice saturated cloudy vape, and we know for sure that with a dry cotton wick in there, it's not going to frickin' dry hit, even dry 50 degrees higher than where Mike's vaping at.
Yeah.
To me,
I think that for the money, the $35 for this, I heard there's a pre-order for $30 somewhere for this. But for $35, and if you want to get into the temp control game, I think this is your best bet. You get this, you experiment. If you don't like nickel wire, then use it as a regular wattage. You know, like if you're going to go and buy the SX Mini just to do temp control, and you don't care for temp control, then you're going to be like, man, I spent $200 for it, and I don't like nickel wire. I'd spend $35, and if you like using nickel wire, then, you know, upgrade. But I think this is great for a beginner. Great device for a beginner. That's going to do beginner for temp control. I don't mean beginner as beginner. But it's great. You're
and
safe.
it's a hell of a nice device for 40 watt with regular builds too.
The only con I found so far with it is the battery. So far, it's just the battery. You know.
Somebody said in temp control, is it a cooler vape?
No, well, yeah, I would say so, because even when I go high with it, and even no matter, I don't know, it always seems a little cooler than if I was trying to get a warm vape from Canthol. You know what I mean? It just seems a little cooler.
Yeah. I don't think, it also depends on the draw of the tank that you're vaping on. Like, if you have a tighter draw and you use a different coil, sometimes the coils get, like this last night, I had it at 520, and it was too hot. Like, it was literally too hot for me to vape. And, you know, I drip, and it's not hot. You know, so I think it all depends on your build, the addy you're using, the Clearo you're using. And it's very personalized temperature control vaping, I think. Just like sort of when you build your own coils, how it's personalized, you know?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been messing around with the coils, and I just got my titanium. I haven't even opened the package, but it's the same package you got, the titanium wire. I still even haven't even used the E-cig titanium yet. I was going to throw it in there today.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
Coils suck.
You know, John just made a question or made a comment in the comments about how temperature control devices need to get rid of the spring-loaded 510 and have an adjustable 510 so that you can have more stable contact. And I noticed that I have this device. This is the Danny Extreme V2. This does not even have an adjustable 510. It's a stable locked 510. And the other version of this that I have has a spring-loaded 510. And I got to tell you, this is more consistent. Same device, same chip, same tank, everything. And I find that I can lock it in and have it more stable in this device than the other one.
Right.
Now, does it work in the other one? Hell yeah. But you know, I have this set to auto detect every time I turn the device on, so it always locks in the resistance for me. But it's been really, really stable. But you know, once again, having adjustables like the best of both, you can sort of make it so your addy sits flush on the device, which we all want. We don't want to have that big gap, except Mike likes a little gap. But we want that. Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I'd rather have spring-loaded. I don't find no issue.
Gap.
There's no issue at all with anything when I vape. As long as you have your device could lock the resistance, you're not going to have an issue. I don't have issues with any. I've never had an issue.
Mike, you don't have issues with many things, man.
No, I don't.
But also remember too, part of the joy of all this stuff is personal preference. Like what Mike sees and feels and likes with his vaping, David Jaquith might totally not be. And I'm using, you know, there's different people. You know, I could go to the same restaurant and have a dinner that I think is delicious and be totally satisfied. And you know, I could bring somebody else with me, and they could say this restaurant's terrible and the food's not good.
Oh,
so I think we all expect different things.
No, but Mike, we were talking the other night. Me and Mike and I were talking about the Zephyrus. When I first built it, it was leaking like a sieve, and he was like, "I sat my thing on the side overnight, not one drop." I was like, you know, I mean, I got mine fixed after, you know, playing with it, but I had issues at first.
Yeah, I did that with the Billow, the Billow V2 and the Zephyrus. I left them overnight on their side. I put a towel down, left them there, went to sleep. Morning, nothing. So I was like, all right. And I'm telling you, I'm not a professional. I'm just getting lucky. I don't know. So who knows? But with nickel too, I haven't had no issues with nickel. The only time I ever had an issue was with the original Limo. I had an issue. That's about it. But there was issues with that original Limo doing nickel.
Yeah. Oh, has anybody tried? Because this is something I looked at. I started to mess with it, and I had something to do, and I didn't finish it. Building a nickel coil inside the CLR heads for the Ego. The Ego little rebuildable heads.
Nah, I haven't tried that.
I have them. It's been on my to-do list, and it's like way down on the to-do list.
Yeah.
But I want to really bad.
I started with it. Where is it?
You know what it is? Sometimes it's so hard, especially when you have devices that you have to test and review. And then you got personal life and work.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you have no time to screw around with what you want to do to enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hard. A lot of people don't understand that. But it's hard. You can enjoy what you want to do and what you like to do, you know?
Yeah, like sometimes I'll get requests for like, can you make a video with the Heracles tank, the Aspire tank, and swap the coils in real time and show us, you know, it's like, yeah, I
Send
can't
them I did that video already. Send them over when I was first reviewing.
Right, but
the
I almost think there should be like a large meeting of all vape reviewers once a month, and we should have a calendar of all the devices coming out, so we can all review different shit, so that we can spend more time with what we're reviewing, and like forward each other to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Make a reviewers union.
Yeah, like a reviewers union. Yeah. You could be the Jimmy Hoffa of the union.
John just wrote that he's got his Billow V2. Will be here in 2 weeks. Why 2 weeks, John? Shit. But right. This is one of my favorite tanks. Oh, it's probably on back order or something, right? Sold out, I would think. But this is one of my favorite tanks, this Billow V2, and it's cleaned out, emptied, and I don't know when I'll ever use it again. And that's what sucks, is because I actually want to sit and use this every day. I want to use
Mike,
this tank.
Did you get the morph tank? Did you get the morph tank yet?
Nah.
It's awesome, dude. It's fucking bad.
If only you could see what's sitting on this table right now.
Oh, dude, I can imagine, dude. I can imagine.
There's a buffet going on right here. A buffet.
You should charge people to come over and eat at your vape buffet.
Yeah. Then I have, give another example. These tanks, which the coils I loved, and I think the coils are out, right? For the new.
Yeah,
they're out. I don't even know if I'm gonna get them because I won't be able to use this and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've already passed. My wife started using the white one that I had. I mean, you can't. There's no time.
I think that's why I've been using RDAs lately. I just grab one and then you know what I mean? I'll grab one or two and then I'm good. Because I never even imagined that problem, and I can't even imagine what you two guys are.
No, it's gonna happen. Where you're gonna be like, oh shit, he was right. Yeah, you're not gonna.
No, I believe you because I'm having that problem now, but just not to the extent that you are. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah.
Yeah, somebody just said a guy who owns a vapor shop, he frequents, has been vaping the Ego with the nickel CLR for 2 weeks straight, and he said it's been really fantastic. So, yeah, that is something that I will make time for and do a build in the CLR because I think the airflow is a little better in them, and I'm gonna give it a shot.
The best vape I got was in the this tank here. The OBS tank. I did the nickel build in here.
I agree, Mike. It's awesome.
It is awesome, and you know what? I enjoyed it so much. I used it for a little while, and then I was like, you know, it's time to put it down and retire her. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't use it right now anymore.
You need like a vacation so you can vape the shit you want to vape.
Yeah. Even when I do go on vacation, I'm gonna have stuff with me testing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, but you know what? This is a business where you can do what you want. I mean, this is it's not even a business, but you can basically, if you want, just fucking slow the fuck down. You know, sometimes you're going to have to do that. Just, all right, collect your fucking thoughts, enjoy yourself, you know, because it can get overwhelming. I can just imagine, you know. where you guys are at. I mean, I see the shit that you get in, like every day you got something new, and there's probably, I mean, there's 20 more things for every one thing that you are reviewing. You know?
Yeah, I got backed up with stuff, and now I've learned, you know, I'm just saying no to people.
Yeah.
Got to, because I can't continue on this pace that I am every day putting up a video.
Yeah. I think I'm going to set my Google Gmail to auto-respond to people, and it'll just say, thanks for following up on the product you sent me. I will get to it when I get to it. Thank you very much. Click. Yeah. You know?
But I know a lot of my subs love it. They keep on telling me they love it that I'm putting out a video every day. So, we'll see. I know how they feel, because that's why I was when I used to watch Indoor Smokers. I know I've mentioned this before, but I used to get pissed when he didn't put out a video. I used to get pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when it was new. That's all I wanted to do was like watch videos or find out, because it was just new things, and I was learning every fucking video I was watching. Yeah. I was learning new shit, you know.
So you want, especially, you know, when you're seeing all these new products coming out, especially when I was a beginner watching them, it was like I was seeing all this stuff, and I was like, I actually sat and watched all of his videos until I was done, and then when I was done watching every video that he had in his archive, I'm waiting. He would say he's gonna have a video out every day, and then he'd go like 3 days without one. I'd get pissed, like, motherfucker, not a video. So I know how it is. So.
Mike, there's a request for you to put a video out every hour.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Right. I actually did that tonight. I think I put 5 videos up tonight, but it was all small juice reviews. I just bumped out a bunch of juice reviews in a row just to get them out of the way, you know.
No, Billy, you know the funny part is I have about 5 different brands of companies of juice that I have to review, and I did my V-Clouds review, and I said that day that I did that review, I'm like, I'm going to sit and do all of them. I'm going to record all of them,
yeah,
and I'm going to upload all of them all at the same time. I only went through the one juice company, and there was, 5 juices, and I was just like, done. I was like, I can't do no more, you know?
Yeah, I decided when I do juice reviews, I'm either going to do it with an RDA. So whenever I review an RDA, I'm going to review a juice with it. Because why not? You're going to vape, you know what I mean, in it. Yeah. So, or when I do a juice review, it's going to be 3 to 5 minutes and tops. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the way I'm going to do juice reviews.
But it's hard if you got 5 juices to do in one from one company.
Yeah, but the way around that is just you got to preset up 5 different RDAs, 5 different fucking. You know what I mean? 5 different mods, yeah. Have them all pre-dripped, hit it, talk about it, hit it, talk about it, hit it, talk about it. You know what I mean? Don't even go down close, you know. I just pop pictures up, basically. Yeah, right. I took pictures pretty-hand, and that's how I did it. I'll see if it works, you know.
I think I'm going to get like a extension camera, like with a thing that I wear, like an apparatus around my chest that does first person. And I think I'm going to do like a live show that's 24 hours. And just review every fucking thing I have in a 24-hour thing live stream. And, then I'll be like, if anyone wants to know about a product, watch the replay. I'd lose everybody because everybody would see what goes on behind the scenes.
Well, someone asked before, Brian, if the Triton vape's better than the Atlantis.
Well, if I had the Triton, I would love to tell you. But I'm doing a giveaway. I will have the Triton on Monday. And I did the Triton video last night at like 4 in the morning, just so that I want to get the winners of the Triton before Triton hits store shelves. So that's why I did the video early to get people signed up and ready. So when I get them, I'm shipping them out that day or the next day. So I don't have the Triton yet.
A lot of the pre-order people got them today.
Well, I wish.
Yeah, the pre-orders got them. But the reviewers haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have, I don't know how many I got coming. I think I got the same amount. 9 of them I have, which I'm going to also be doing my giveaway soon, so, for the Tritons. So 9 lucky winners are going to win a Spire Triton tank. They come with the RBA base too, right, Brian?
I don't know if it's included or not. It says optional, so I would imagine that it's probably not included, Mike. But you know what? It looks like all it is a special coil head. It's not really even like an RBA section.
I think it is.
Rebuildable coil.
Tank itself is $50. So I think it's included with the RBA base. I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have that giveaway going on too with Brian, and I also got a giveaway going on right now for some 2 beautiful devices. If anybody's interested, the Camry 60 watt and the Luxoon 50 watt. Oh god, man, these devices. Dude, this Camry device, man. I don't know what's up. I think Camry and SMY are like the same people.
They are.
They're the same people. They have to be. I don't know. They Photoshop beautiful pics of what they're selling, and then when you get the device, it's like, huh? This thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Their voices always look nice to the eye. I don't know what they do. You know?
They're good at
I always use that SMY90 that you reviewed, because that thing looked beautiful and looked like so much potential. Like it would have took over the Sigelli. You know what I mean? It just looked like a great fucking device, man. And then
I was excited about that device, and then I was like, oh my god, the fuck is this? I mean, I'll tell you how horrible it is that I have the SMY, the 50 watt temperature control here, and this thing is a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit that I actually got a second one, brand new in the box. Someone sent this to me, and I don't know who it's from. So they just sent me an SMY, and I don't know who it's from. So that's how big of a piece of shit it is that you're going to get one without nobody wanting you to review it. They just
They're fucking like just sending gifts out of shit.
Yeah, they just sent it out. Like, here you go. I don't even know who it's from.
That's because they don't want to be connected with the device.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what's funny is that happened to me with Joytech sent me the new E-grip. Did they send it to you, Brian?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they sent me the new E-grip, and the funny thing was, it was the first item that I've gotten from them. So I get the package, open it up, and I see it's the E-grip. I'm like, okay, who's this from? I mean, I would have figured if it was Joytech, they'd, message me, let me know that I'm sending you this item. No message. Look in the package, and it's some name of a company that I have never heard of. So now I'm thinking, all right, now I got another item from somebody I have no clue who it's from. And I never even asked for the item. And, yeah, it turned out it was Joytech. Weird. Huh. Yeah. She's like, haha, I forgot to... She emails me. Because I asked her, I'm like, did you send me the secret? I forgot to email you. You must have think it was a surprise, she says to me. I'm like, yeah, surprise.
I'm going to do a beautiful vaping demonstration right now on the beauty of the SMY 60, or what is it, 50 watt TC temperature control, like Mike just showed off.
So now, what about the 60?
Well, the 60 is a piece of shit also. Every single one is a piece of shit. And the sad thing about this is the device itself actually feels pretty good. I mean, it's got some weight to it. The screen is pretty easy to read, and the button feels good. There is a gap on the 510. Why the fuck would they put that raised like that? Do you guys see that? I don't know if you do, but it's raised. Anyway,
what I heard is the reason why they do that is so your atomizer, when it gets hot, doesn't heat up your device.
Oh, whatever.
Or scratch it when you're screwing it on.
And also, you see this right here, this nice sliding function. These little spring-loaded little things, they lock it in real nice. So anyway, I have this set to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. 600 degrees, maxed out, 0.16 ohms. Let's take this for a vape, a sustained vape at 600 degrees. No fucking dry head here, let me tell you that.
So it's working fine.
Snap your finger, Brian.
Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a quick vape. This normally on like a real temperature control device. Hold on. That's fucking it. That is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Unacceptable bullshit.
I'm going to show you guys something else about the SMY too. This is the SMY, and this is the Snow Wolf. Look at the size of both. They look identical. Identical. And the SMY is a single 18650, and the Snow Wolf is a dual, and they're the same size.
It's just poor engineering.
Yeah.
Here's the lava tube with the DNA 40 in it, okay, and I had this set to 520 degrees, and same exact tank, same everything, and it didn't even heat up, so I don't have to worry about room temperature. So let's hit this. Awesome vapor, awesome flavor. It's just, it doesn't work. I don't know why they released it, but whatever. I'm done with it. Mike, I think I'm not even going to review it, and if I do, I'm just going to be like, hey everybody, welcome to this edition of the Vapor Chronicles. Today I'm going to be reviewing a device from SMY called the SMY50. Piece of fucking shit. Thank you very much. I'll see you real soon.
Have a nice day.
That's what it deserves.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty much what you did on the SMY90.
Oh, the SMY90, I don't know how I didn't. I was going to smash it on the table at the up and close part. I came so close to chucking it.
Yeah, I remember that video.
I was so fucking pissed. Yeah. I got my money back for it, too. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I told the guy, this thing don't work. This thing's a piece of shit. He's like, I know. I'm like, yeah, I want my money back. He's like, all right. I'm like, you never told me this thing restricts me. It's giving me 90 watts, but it's not giving me no 90 watts. It's not even giving me what I want to vape at. My blood pressure goes up thinking of that fucking device. Let me get a hit of this.
Hey, Brian, I got the, did I tell you I got the 0.2 ohms I-sub coils in?
Oh no, how are they?
Nice. You can get up to 50 watts, even without the pin trick.
Are they vertical or horizontal?
They're right. They look just like the other ones.
Horizontal.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to change them up. All right, so now I know the hard. You don't have to. They work fine. There's no. You don't need to do the.
I mean, I still did the pin trick, but just to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do the pin trick on all my coils now.
I think you would need. Yeah, I think you would need to do it even on the 0.2 even more. Because if you dry hit that.
I mean, it's. But I just did it. I threw it in just to see if it would go higher, and then once it was saturated, I took it out and popped the pin through it.
Yeah.
I only messed with it for a little bit.
How long have you been using it?
Just a couple hours.
Yeah, in the first day, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Well,
that's.
After that, that's when it's gonna happen. Wait a day or two, then you're gonna see. Okay, it's not keeping up. Because what happens, it'll get gumped up to everything in there, and it won't work good. You're gonna have to do it. I do it even with the 0.5. I do it after I've used it a few days. I'll go back in there and do it again because it'll re-happen again. Right.
Oh yeah, I've never had that.
0.5. Yeah.
Billy, what's the
rating? And then it works fine.
What's the rating on that coil for what they say your wattage can go to?
20 to 50.
Oh, okay. There you go. That'll be a sweet-ass coil for the disruptor that Mike loves and I love. That should be a really sweet coil.
I love the combo with the blue and black. And this is my other favorite combo, the pink, the silver. Dimitri pink.
It suits you. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, it does.
So, Billy, did they sell those 0.2s yet, or
Yes, Vapor DNA. Their DNA has them.
how much are they?
Same price as the regular ones.
Okay, good. Sweet. I can't wait.
$8.99, I think, for a 5-pack.
What a fucking deal. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's a better deal than using the, I'm sorry to say it, but the sub-tank minis, the coils. It's not even worth it. You're better off with those. Tank is cheaper, coils are cheaper, and they look nice.
I love the iSub, man. That's the one tank I definitely use every day. That and the super tank I use every day. I always have that with me.
Well, you guys know this question. Does Cinnamon vapes crack tanks?
No. I've had this fucking thing rocking Cinnamon, no problem. No problem at all.
Not these tanks, in general, in plastic tanks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yes.
Like the earlier plastic.
Citrus, cinnamon.
Yeah, because I've been rocking the cinnamon in this one, and no issue. They don't crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lemonade. That I've had lemonades in here. No, nothing.
Hashtag Stan fan.
The jellyfish man.
Oh, man.
Pink brings out my eyes, he says. Hector. Wepa!
I'll tell you, DNA, Vapor DNA is pretty cool. Their customer service is really good. Because I got that, what tank was it? The one that's just like the Fury tank.
Is that the sauce tank?
Source code, yeah. I don't something.
Sauce?
I don't know. Source code.
Sounds like a porn movie.
But I'm having problems with where the ohms are dancing around. No matter which coil I put in there, I took out the 510 pin. I cleaned out the insulator. You know, it's a floating 510, just like normal sub-ohm tanks. I've done everything. You could see inside that it's making a connection. Every coil I put in there, I'm getting an ohms dance. And then when I take the coil out and put it in a different tank, it works fine. It's fucking weird. No matter which device I put it on, I cannot figure it out, man. I cannot figure that the fuck out. I don't know why it's doing it. But I called them, and they said, all right, don't worry about it. Keep that. If you can figure it out, that's fine. But we'll send you out another one with a pack of coils. But the coils suck, so I'm like, I feel like saying just keep the coils.
Now, Vapor DNA is good with that, because I bought the Trinity, the Copa, these right here. This drip tip. A lot of people ask you where'd you get it from. I got that from Vapor DNA. And I bought two of them. I bought the one with the black here, and I got one that's silver.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the glass, because this is a glass, popped out. Anyway, this is a glass piece that slips right into the whatever, the base, drip tip, whatever you want to call it. It was lopsided, the glass. It was a defect. It looked like looked stupid. So I contacted them. I told them, the glass is defect. He's like, oh, don't worry, we'll send you another one. So they sent me a whole new, not just the glass, the whole kit. You know?
Yeah.
Which was cool, you know?
That's
exactly nothing.
Yeah, when I told them, they were like, yeah, no problem, we'll just send you, it was just like
yeah,
nothing.
No, they're good like that, they're not assholes. They got good customer service.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, that's what I wanted. I don't know if you saw my video. I put a video up of the Genesis 40 watt and a warning. I'm sure you have.
I saw the warning. Mine didn't do none of that.
Have you been using it a lot and switching tanks a lot with it?
No, well, I used it a lot before I reviewed it. Since I've reviewed it, I can't use it. I'm not going to use it anymore.
But how about like where you switching tanks a lot?
No, I had one tank on there.
That's it. Now try grab it if you get a chance and switch a couple tanks and like put an iSub on there and then put something with a long pin, and you'll see that pin's going to drop. That spring-loaded little pin that's in the center.
Oh, it stayed down inside the device?
It's the second one I had that done it. Second one, and this one actually, it smells like a firecracker on the inside. And when you can turn it up to 40 watts, and it takes like, you hit the button, it takes like 7 seconds to fire, and then when it does, it's hitting like 10 watts. It feels like. I used mine for about 2 weeks, and I think I didn't just use one tank. I think I had 2 different tanks on there I had used, but I never had that issue with it. I don't know. It's got the same pin that the Alessia has. My Troca and the Alessia, those French devices, they got that little gold pin in the center that you could just push down. It's got the same exact 510. And these I didn't have no issue. I switched these out a lot with all different tanks. So I don't know. Yeah, I never heard of the company. It says manufactured by Cigrillo. Cigrillo.com or something, but you can't even find it.
Yeah, I seen another company with that same exact device with a different name on it.
Oh, really? And then it says Infueling, and Infueling made the Mad Hatter. It says Infueling USA. So I don't know. It's confusing. I couldn't figure it out.
Who even knows who the original is? It's a clone of a clone of a clone, or something like that.
Yeah, and that's probably why it has the problems.
Yeah,
it's so nice. It's such a nice device. It looks so nice. It's built really nice, and I really wanted to like it.
Yeah, I got this device here. This is from Boost. It's called the BB Box 160 watts. Now, this is identical, if anybody knows the iJoy A160 from the company iJoy. They have 160 watt. It's the same exact thing, same exact.
Same wattage and everything, Mike?
It's the same device.
Same device,
I saw it. I was like, okay, is it a clone? Is it a clone? I'm not sure who made it first. So I made my review, but I haven't put it up yet. I got it pre-recorded. Anyway,
Mark just reviewed it.
but Mark put it up, and Mark said it's a clone, whatever. But I messaged them. I actually left a comment. What ended up happening was, because he had pre-recorded it too, iJoy contacted me and told me, no, we make that device too. So what are they, cloning their own device?
No, it might be a deal like the whole Star Tank Vapes to Magnus. They sub it out, like Star subbed it out to Vapeston and said, yeah, if you pay us money, you can rename the tank. You know what I mean? And that might be the whole deal.
So it's not a clone, but it's the same identical.
Well, it makes
it by iJoy, branded with branding of Boost.
It makes the original iJoy look like a more premium product because it got cloned.
Yeah.
It's a marketing tactic.
Yeah. But she contacted me. She's like, "Oh no, it's a good device." She's like, "It's the same as it's the AI60 from iJoy." She was telling me, so I was like, "All right, whatever." I just don't get it.
Well, guys, there's two things that we're going to do before we finish tonight's show because the time has run out. The first thing is I just want to share that if anyone's seen Butt Kickers, please tell him to call home. We miss him. We love him. And I hope to have him back soon. He's been missing in action once again. So I hope everything is going well. I know he's been moving and he's got life showing up. But, you know, the show's not the same without him. So we miss you, BK, and we hope you come back and join us again. Besides that, I want to tell you guys to get out there and vape proud, fight for your right to vape. You totally have to join CASAA if you haven't, if you're from the U.S., and whatever country you're in, advocate for vaping rights. Lead people to the truth, share about the truth, and we need all the support we can get. And, you know, we enjoy this because we're free to do it right now, but let me tell you something. If everyone in the governments around the world get their way, it's not going to be like this, so we got to fight. I'd like to thank Billy. You guys can go check Billy's videos out. He's really knowledgeable, totally passionate about vaping, and I have a link below in the comments to his channel. And I want to send love to my boy Mike. Mike, I love you, bro. And that's pretty much it. So thank you, guys, and I'll let Billy say his goodbyes.
Yeah, piggyback off Brian. I don't know if in Washington D.C. they just passed the 7% tax. It literally passed. So if you don't think it can happen, other cities are going to use that as an example. You know what I mean? If Washington D.C., our nation's capital, can do that, why can't we? You know what I mean? So take it seriously. If you like vaping, exactly what Brian just said, you got to fight for it. So, but yeah, check out my channel, Heathen Vape Reviews, just at youtube.com/vapingheathen, and check me out on Instagram. It's instagram.com/ what is my name over there? Vaping_heathen. But thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime, bro.
Yep.
So, yeah, Pappy Sauce, what's up, brother? Anyway, thank you, everybody, for joining us. And until next week, have a good night.
If you enjoy my channel, like, share, and subscribe today. Thanks a lot. If you'd love to vape, why don't you fight for your right to vape? Go to www.casaa.org.